Hey 10K Golf family, it's your founder, Jamie Taylor, and I am excited to finally tell you that you can find the 10K Golf app in all app stores near you. iPhone, Google Play, you can find the app and download it today. This has been a long time coming, and to celebrate, I'm rocking my 10K Golf cap in celebration. Like it. I have these in the 10K Golf merch store if you want one. This is just something to kind of commemorate the moment because it's been such a long time to do this. The process has been very interesting, and I want to give a special shout out to the men who have supported me in this process, specifically my developer, Matthew. Thank you for your just continued pressure on the stores and just doing what you had to do to make it work. My CTO, Travis, who is a wealth of knowledge. You can call him any time of day or night, and he's been there to provide me guidance and support and help in any way. And then finally, my mentor, Donald, who also has an app of his own and has been there from pretty much day one, guiding me through this process. So thank you all. I could not have done this without your support. And thank you to all of the subscribers and other supporters that have been with me along this journey, because this has, again, been a long time coming, and I'm just grateful that I was able to pull it off. And then the other thing I want to talk about, for you all that are watching, I should say this. Please, today, if you could, download the app. Just put in 10K Golf in the search in your app store today. Make sure if you already have a subscription with us, you can go ahead and just put in your existing credentials. You won't have to do any other process. If you forgot your password, just go forgotten password and then update it there. But you have to do nothing else, and then you'll just get the same service you were getting before. For anybody who's new or just got on the app once it launched in the App Store, who may be seeing this, you have access to our level 1 content, and then in order to get access to the level 2, 3, and 4 content, which will be coming soon, you will then pay for the premium. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Level 2 is already in there. Level 3 and 4 should be coming in the very near future. So just keep that in mind. And if you don't mind, when you do download the app, if you could rate me 5 stars, that'll help push me to the top of the search list when people are looking for golf apps. And please share it. Share it with everybody you know. I'm really looking for feedback. So anytime you have any questions or anything going on, feel free to reply to this email or put something in the YouTube chat. But I'd love to get some feedback and be able to enhance the app in a way that supports what you need. In addition to that exciting news, I had a pretty great week, actually. I want to also shout out the LPGA Amateurs Orlando chapter, who invited me as their keynote speaker for their kickoff event this past week. I got to talk on the topic of how to play your best in your 40s and 50s. And let me just tell you, the ladies in the room, they were all golfers. I think one had played for 40 plus years and was 88 years old. I was like, oh my God, you look amazing, and you're still playing golf. You are my inspiration. And there were many other inspiring women in the room. But I'm just grateful for them for inviting me to speak with them, and I'm excited to be a new member of the organization as well. And then I also want to shout out the Links. The Links is a professional women's group as well. They invited me to their health and wellness fair. So I was there to do a booth, as well as talk to families, youth, as professional women, and everybody about the importance of getting into golf and what it does and how to get into the game. So thank you for that experience as well. I want to talk to you about the topic that I talked to the LPGA Amateurs about, because I think it applies to everybody, and I want to make sure that you all get the same message. So whether you're a woman or a man, this will apply to you. So I had 3 takeaways for them. The first one was invest in your body like you invest in your game. That just pertains to, eating well, working out, really doing the fitness piece. For me, I do a lot of weightlifting with either resistance bands, or if I have access to weights, I do that. And I do a lot of yoga and any flexibility stretching on a daily basis. One, because I really just have to, but also because that contributes to my hip flexibility and shoulder mobility that really helps with my full swing and rotation. So that's something that I strongly encourage everybody to do if they aren't already doing that. And I will say this, if I don't get to go to the golf course, which I sometimes can't, Doing those exercises on a regular basis allows me to still hit the ball well because my body is in the shape that it needs to be in. And just think of it like this. When you can't get to the course, your body is still working on your game. So think of it that way. The second thing we talked about was being able to play at your level you're at for that day. And that's whether you're on the course or off the course. So play at the level you are that day. A lot of times, for someone like me who's competed in college, I get caught up in what I used to be able to do. And the reality is I'm not a 20-something-year-old anymore, right? So I had to focus on playing the yardage that I have that day, playing whatever shots I need to play, and the course the way it is, the way it's set up. I got to focus on that and less on trying to do what I used to do. So really getting out of that mindset of, why can't I do this anymore? Focus on, this is the shot I have today, because there's various reasons why I may hit the ball shorter or longer on a day. After a good workout, I tend to hit a bit longer. After I'm tired for a while or haven't played for a while, I can hit the ball a bit shorter. So just adapting to that is important. And the third takeaway is to prioritize golf before life fills your calendar. And so oftentimes the people use the strategy, I know I'm guilty of it, of I'll practice when I have the time. That strategy never works because we always have something we can be doing other than practicing on and working on our game. So make sure that you give yourself not only some incremental small things you can do intentionally to work on your game that don't relate specifically to going to the course. That's why I built the app. So you have something to kind of give you some ideas, but also make it fun. Don't make golf into a checklist item that you have to do or a chore. So I do the golf trips because I like to travel, and that way I can take a bunch of women with me and we can have a good time while playing golf. So give yourself something to look forward to. Make it into a gift to be able to play golf and have fun. One thing I did actually this week is I was meeting with a friend I hadn't seen in a while, and we were going to meet for lunch. And I said, instead of meeting at a restaurant or a coffee shop, which was my initial suggestion, I said, hey, just meet me at a driving range. And she's not a golfer, just to be clear. But I was like, you know what, while she's talking and I'm talking, I can be hitting golf balls, so I can kill two birds, but also get that practice time in and that quality time in with my friend. So that's another way to make golf something you fit into your regular life that you don't have to force. So those are my tips for the week. Let me know if any of those resonate with you, if you're implementing any of those already, if you want to implement some of those. And then, of course, remember to download the 10K Golf app. I want to get to 100 downloads by the end of this month. So if you can help me do that, that would be greatly appreciated. All right, y'all. Have a great week.